I am like Batman in a movie theater. If someone has their phone out, like I will descend upon you.
Hello, and welcome to Outside the Fox, where we explore what's happening online and why it matters. I'm Kim Horcher.
And I'm Steve Flavin, and I'm filling in for AJ Patel, but he's back next week.
Oh, we'll see.
Time flies. And today's topic is something you may or may not be ashamed to admit, and that is screen time. Kim, how much time do you think you spend on your phone?
I have no idea, but I'm assuming at least 4 hours a day.
Sounds very conservative to me.
Well, I don't know.
I kind of want to do something fun. I haven't looked at my screen time stats in a long time. I
No,
want to do this live.
Steve.
I want to
It's a
go
trap.
settings. Do I not have it turned on?
I don't have mine turned on, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, this is disappointing and anticlimactic. This is a new phone, and apparently you have to opt in for screen time stats.
That's how I like it. You gotta opt in.
So I guess we'll live in mystery.
I mean, I would assume 4 hours and upward is my guess.
Are we curious what the stats are around the world?
Yes.
I'm going to pull them up on my screen, so we're going to spend
So you
even
can
more
add
screen
to
time.
your screen time.
That
Well,
is
I
right.
mean, I justify it because I feel like I use my phone for work a lot.
How often do you find yourself doing like a second screen experience when you're watching TV at home and then you're also like scrolling Twitter or whatever?
It really depends on how bad the show I'm watching is. If it's a movie, I won't do it. If it's a reality show, I'll do it the whole time. If it's kind of a crappy show, whole time. But if it's really good, I won't do it.
Yeah, agree. For me, it depends on the type of show that it is. And oftentimes with movies, I prefer to give it my undivided attention. I just find it, as a content creator, disrespectful when you're like half paying attention to someone else's thing. It's like when you're sitting next to someone, it's like, no, seriously, pay attention. It's like really good. It's like,
I'll only do that in the privacy of my own home. I sure won't do that around other people.
well, never in the movie theater. Like I am like Batman in a movie theater. If someone has their phone out, like I will descend upon you and make you turn off your
I
phone.
think we should hang out because I always feel like I'm too polite. And I'll just be like, I'll deal with it. If I sit this way, I won't see their screen. And then I can focus on what Michael Keaton is doing.
I have no qualms. I will shush you. I will shake you awake if you're snoring. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So here are some top screen time statistics worldwide. People spend an average of 6 hours and 40 minutes per day on their screens.
Ooh, maybe I was a little low in my estimate.
A little conservative, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. In the US, average screen time per day hits 7 hours and 3 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know you also meant computers. So it makes sense.
Nearly half of American teenagers 13 to 18 have screen time of more than 8 hours per day.
Well, they could be doing their homework. I don't think they're doing their homework.
I mean, I certainly remember growing up with the nascent internet, like we're talking dial-up, and I would wait until all the grown-ups went to bed, and I would be chatting with my friends online, and man, those were the days.
With the sound.
Like AIM, right? I don't know that sound.
The dial-up.
Oh, yeah. The dial-up sound. Oh, so nostalgic. It takes me right back. If you had to guess, what app or apps would probably take up your top screen time?
Maybe my email. Oh, I hope it's my email. I sure hope it is. I'm going to say that and just believe the best in myself. It's probably not, though.
I think for me, back in the day when I had it turned on, and apparently I didn't realize that you have to reset it with every device. I seem to remember that Instagram for me is like my number one, which makes a lot of sense. I personally find a lot of inspiration on Instagram. I follow a lot of photographers that I like. Somehow, I'm getting a lot of like behind the scenes of movies, like how to make movies, and I do enjoy that content. That's why I have DVDs. I don't particularly want to see it in my Instagram feed. I'm like, I know how to make a movie.
So you're just mad at the algorithm?
I'm just mad at the algorithm.
Like, how dare you? I know how to do this. I feel that way about getting ads for things that I've already purchased, and I'm like, I should be exempt.
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty diligent about going in, and you can tell Instagram or Meta not to show you an ad, and then it'll have a drop down of like why. And then, one of the options is like, I've either seen this before or I've bought something that's in this ad, and you can stop serving me the ad because I already own this.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually an add-on for Firefox that I love
Mm-hmm.
called Facebook Container. And basically, the thing I love about it the most is you just sort of set it and forget it. You don't even have to think about it. You download it, you install it, and what it does is that it automatically detects anytime you go to a Meta-owned platform like Instagram or Facebook. It'll basically create like a little fortress around your tab. Like it's sort of similar to if you were opening up a private browser.
Oh,
So
so it doesn't
so
track you anywhere.
it prevents them from tracking you in your other tabs.
All right, so I turned off my screen monitoring of what I'm looking at, but I do have what my battery is being used on, or which apps are taking up the most battery usage.
Oh, that's an interesting life hack.
I don't know if it's productive for me, but well, maybe it is because it says the number one thing I use is my podcasting app. And it says it does audio and background activity. What background activity? What are you talking about? So maybe I have to go into my settings and change some things because it should only be playing what I've downloaded. And I've caught it a few times playing stuff I didn't download. What else do I have?
No,
Email is up there. Instagram is up there. Google Maps is way up there.
Well, now I'm curious. I want to see what mine are. So it looks like Instagram is indeed number one, 39%.
That's a lot.
The
That's too
ho-
much.
The home and lock screen. I guess that makes sense because I have one of the newer phones that has the always on display.
Oh, I turned that off.
Really?
I need
Well,
to save that battery.
I just like to. It's very low battery, but apparently it's the second most used battery consumer.
So is it?
So is it really? But I just like having it face up, and I can just see what time it is. It's very convenient.
Do you have a watch?
I mean,
Have you considered getting one?
I'm a minimalist. I used to have an Apple Watch, but I kind of got annoyed with honestly the notifications. This is something that I can go on a rant on is notifications, and this is something that actually does help reduce screen time. I am extremely militant about not allowing notifications for almost any app. I cannot stand the little red badge that tells you how many unread emails. I turn all of those off. I can't stand them. I'm very zen.
I'm like the opposite. Mine says like tens of thousands. I just leave it. I don't care.
So you're just one of those that you just like don't even really see it. It's like clutter that's around
I
the
don't
room.
care. I mean, I see it, but whatever. I feel like we're opposite roommates.
My mentality is like, don't call me, I'll call you. Like if I want to see what my Instagram notifications are, I don't want a little counter telling me like, you have 14 notifications. I will decide on my own, like I feel like looking at my Instagram notifications. And so that I elect to go in there and there's not something that's begging for my attention. Another life hack that I learned, which is kind of cool. It's easier now. You've always been able to do it in the accessibility menu, but you can make your phone grayscale. And if you don't have color that's leaping out for your attention, it actually makes you less likely to pick up your phone.
It's like the e-reader method.
A little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could go to sleep.
On iOS, the latest version of iOS, you could actually do it in the setting to customize your icons. There's another setting to set everything to grayscale. I'm curious if you're team night mode or if no.
I don't care. I think I had it day to night shift on before.
Okay.
But I know a lot of people who are team night mode, and if you show them a non-dark screen, they will act like a vampire and they will freak out and they can't stand it. And I don't want to do that. I'm not ready to be a vampire, so I'll just do whatever. Again, I'm very easygoing.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. It is somewhat easier to read the light mode. Sometimes I forget, but then my retinas are like burned out of my skull, and then I can't read anything for a little while. It's dramatic.
Yeah, that's how I feel about night mode people. You can chill at any moment. It's free.
What's your feeling about like blue light filtering?
I think it does make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I also have those glasses that are more like yellowy amber toned to help with eye strain. Because if I'm, playing a game or if I'm just on my computer all day, which happens apparently according to what I've learned today in this session, it does lessen the pain a little bit.
Yeah, I have a pair of those as well, and I got them like a lot of people. I got them during the pandemic because we're all Zooming and spending way more time on our screens. These days, I'm still on Zoom a lot. I work remotely. So, basically when you get dressed for work, it's like, is this, right? It's like, there's only so much you could do here. So you throw on a pair of glasses and, if they maybe help your eyes, I am down. If they don't do anything, well, no harm, no foul.
Sure. It's like placebo. It's not dumb if it works.
Actually, something that I started doing when I moved into a new apartment, I don't charge my phone next to my bed anymore. I found that when it was like literally right next to me when I woke up, the first thing I would do in the morning is like check my phone. I'd use it probably to set my alarm, and then also just like immediately go right into like scanning headlines, and your brain is on. Now I charge my phone in another room. So I have to actually like leave the room. I could put on some coffee. I can make a little bowl of cereal, and then I go check my phone. And it really has a psychological effect of just having, even if it's just a few minutes of waking up in the morning and not actually interacting with a screen.
But what if you miss something? Someone called me recently when I was sleeping to tell me someone died. So I'm just saying it might happen.
Okay. Well, on that note.
On that cheery note.
Where does one segue from here?
Well, we have different opinions on screen time. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it okay to keep it high? Or is it a goal to make it low? And I'm curious what other people might think about that. So let us know in the comments if you can.
There's no right or wrong answer, so we're not going to shame you. Maybe you shame me a little bit.
Right,
yeah, a little bit.
But if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do so you can catch all the episodes as they come out. Download Firefox because it's the best, and we will see you next time.